It's prime time. It's prime time. Talk TV. Talk TV. We're letting you know.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Ryan Garcia, man? You know, a lot of people are talking about his remarks and things that, you know, he has said as a recent about not taking a tune-up. And you know, your boy Javonte Tank Davis got interviewed and asked about what did he think about Ryan Garcia not taking a tune-up fight. And he said, hey, you know, it's two reasons of that. The first reason is that, hey, he might be trying to cycle off the juice. OMG. He said my boy is trying to cycle off the juice. I'm like, come on. Boy, I tell you, you know, he also went on to say that it could be the other side is that he's, you know, basically saving himself. You know, he said he's not in his camp. He don't know exactly what Ryan Garcia got going on. He said, but it's one of the two. Oh man, look, I'm not gonna get on that, you know, because neither Javonte Tank Davis is in Ryan Garcia camp. I get why he said that, I guess. You know, I've heard of fighters doing that. You know, fighting, cycling off, you know, letting the elements, PEDs, whatever you want to call it, you know, exit their body naturally. That way they can go into their next fight and be clean when they get tested. Because, you know, most likely Javonte Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight is going to be tested by VADA. So, wow. Well, you know, your boy Ryan Garcia, he had to respond. He was like, shoot, man, you can't even hold a conversation for 5 minutes, Javonte Tank Davis. These guys is throwing some straight up jabs. No, not even jabs. They throwing stabs at each other. They throwing prison shank stabs at each other. These guys is not holding no punches. Javonte done said that he think that Ryan Garcia was juicing. He said because Ryan Garcia looked bigger, you know, and a lot of his other videos and this, that, and the third. I'm like, wow, you know. But, I mean, hey, I get it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you put stuff out there like that, it puts the fighter in check to let them know, like, hey, you can't juice for this fight, buddy. You know, by him throwing that out there like that. Wow. You know, then you got, you know, De La Hoya coming out saying that he feels as though it's a mistake for Ryan not taking a tune-up fight in between this fight, a warm-up fight. Ryan Garcia saying he don't need a warm-up fight. He ain't taking no more tune-ups. And, you know, you got to think about it, though. Errol Spence don't take no tune-ups. He started that, you know, the no tune-ups, you know, big fish, all those different little things that Errol Spence came up with that he say a lot of times. He say it and trend it first. Well, this is one of the other things, no tune-ups. You know, he got out of a horrific car accident, thrown from the windshield, and went right into the fight with Danny Garcia. And Danny Garcia and them jumped on the bike. And also you have Errol Spence now in a second car accident. And a lot of people are now really pointing and questioning Terrence Bud Crawford. you know, because Terrence Bud Crawford didn't have too many words to say to Errol Spence at all. And then when he found out that he had a car accident a few days, you know, whatever, after, a week after, he says, oh, let's get it on, you know, you ready to spin the block. And a lot of people are on social media criticizing Terrence Bud Crawford for that, because they're saying that, hey, you sound a little bit more adamant about fighting him now that he's in his second car accident. Now, is that the same thing that happened to Danny Garcia? Will that happen to Bud Crawford? Will he get in a fight with Errol Spence thinking that Errol Spence is tainted or scarred or injured by the car accident and go in and get brutalized like Danny Garcia and Yordenis Ugas did? You know, hey, whatever floats your boat, man. But I'm going to say it like this to Bud. Man, be consistent, man, from here on, man. Be consistent, man. You know, Bo Mac, y'all be consistent, man. I like y'all guys for real. You know what I'm saying? I really do like Terrence Crawford and Bo Mac. You know, they're just a different side of boxing that a lot of people don't get a chance to see. But consistency, I'm telling you, man. You know, and, you know, Bud be, you know, kind of saying, you know, oh, I ain't studying the fight. I don't care about the fight no more. Now I want the fight. And, you know, it's just, you don't know who to believe in. You don't know if it's Crawford issue, if it's Errol Spence issue, or if it's Al Heyman issue and Showtime issue or Paramount issue. We just don't know at this point. And I don't think we're going to believe anything or really care about anything until we hear when the fight get made. You know, the same thing with Javonte and Ryan Garcia. You know, the fight has not officially been announced. No date has been set. Negotiations have been done and met, but it's still up in the air, y'all. You know, even Javonte said, you know, the fight hasn't happened yet. So we got to wait and see. He said, because, you know, we know, even Javonte said out his own mouth, we know Ryan Garcia will pull out of a fight at the last minute. So he said, we just got to wait until we actually get in the ring to say yay or nay to, you know, who's the best, who's not. Did he need to warm up and take a tune-up fight before this fight? Like I said in my previous video, you know, hey, you can look at it both sides of the coin. Ryan Garcia might, you know, he might just don't want to get in the ring and risk getting injured, you know, risk getting hurt before the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. So will he go in the fresher? Will Hector Luis Garcia, you know, do something to make Gervonta Tank Davis stock go down now that he's not with Mayweather Promotions? Is he unprotected now? Is it all on him? You know, far as the fighter, the fight, choosing the fighters, choosing the fights. Hey, look, it's a big adjustment. It's a big adjustment in, you know, taking over a company of yourself when someone else took care of that problem for you. Now, what I will say about this is that, hey, Ryan Garcia been riding this thing out, y'all. You know, he been really riding it out this time. You know, before with the Devin, yada, 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 I thought it was just clout bait. You know, I just thought it was clout chasing, whatever you want to call it. But with this Gervonta Tank Davis, it feels different. It feels like, you know, Ryan Garcia really, really wants this fight. And Javonte even said himself, he, you know, yeah, he said, you know, the guy really wants this boat. He really wants this fight. So, you know, we shall see how this all falls in place. But I tell you what, these guys, they definitely got some beef with each other for real. They've been talking smack to each other for a very, very long time. I don't think it's going to stop until after the fight is done and in the books, and we really find out who is the best at 135 between Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. So, and I'm excited for it. You know, boxing, the matches are heating up for 2023. I'm definitely excited for the matches that are coming up. The lightweight division is definitely making out to be one of the best divisions in boxing right now. You know, you got the lightweight division that's stacked, you got the welterweight division that's stacked, and you got the heavyweight division that's looking like it's on the verge to being stacked, but more balanced than ever between far as the Americans, the Europeans, and other races around the world are now joining into the heavyweight division. Africa, you know, Russia, so many other different places. So, you know, boxing is definitely back on the rise. I can't wait for 2023. I know it's going to be explosive. I know that Gervonta Tank Davis has a fight coming up, and we can only expect for him to show out in good fashion, to put on a good performance, to build up the anticipation and the hype for the Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis fight, the mega fight between the two mega lightweights. Two lightweights that have millions of followers between the two and has been on a rise ever since they set foot into the boxing game. And it just brings more excitement. You know, two of the most loved and revered boxers in the game at a young age, Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no bigger than this type of fight. And the hype for this fight is real. People are clamming at the bits for this fight. They're waiting to hear the official announcement, the date, the place, all that good stuff. I'm ready to hear it myself. But I tell you what, we can't overlook Hector Luis Garcia, because he still stands in the middle of Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. So we're going to see how this all ends, if it ends in thrills, if it ends in chills, or if it ends in somebody not paying their bills. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and cop you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time.
It's prime time.